Hi everybody, Nifty Thrifty Girl featuring a vintage early to mid 80s convertible Kenmore. Still a nice machine, even though it's a little newer than we normally deal with. It's not completely all metal inside. The cam stack is plastic and the cam stack gear that runs is plastic, but everything else in there is metal. It's a nice little machine. It's a 158.1355080 or something to that effect. She runs smooth, and the fact that she is a convertible, that's why I couldn't pass her up when I found it. It's a 12-stitch machine, and it has an automatic buttonholer built in. Your stitch selector's here. It does not have adjustable width, which is something that's a little different than, most other machines. It has basically, you dial it up as you want to get wider, and you dial it up as you want to go back to, you dial it down as you want to go back to straight. So it's like straight, little zigzag, a little wider zigzag, a little wider zigzag, and then your widest zigzag. And then it's got stretch patterns, and it also has utilitarian patterns like multi-point zigzag, blind stitch, overcast, and then it has, like I said, the stretch patterns. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stretch patterns, 1, 2, 3, 4 utilitarian, and of course straight and zigzag as well. And the automatic buttonholer. Now I'm not sure that I have a manual on file for this model. I will look, and if I do not and cannot provide you with a free copy of a manual, I will at least guide you to a manual download for the model. This is not one that we have very often, so I'm not sure that I have a copy of the manual on file that I could provide you for free. It is a low shank machine. It uses regular class 15 bobbins and 15x1 needles, all standard. You can buy them at Walmart, you can buy them online. I buy mine online because I like bigger quantity needles. I buy 100 needles at a time, and actually it's cheaper. I can get 100 needles for 12 bucks from Sharp Sewing Supply, which is an eBay store. Anyway, don't have a lot of accessories to include with this machine. I've got some bobbins, a bobbin box, and then I'm just going to include some vintage sewing notions, buttons, hooks, rickrack, and some different things. But I don't have any attachments per se at this point to include. But it is standard low shank. Anything that you see on eBay that's just like the Greist attachments or anything standard low shank will work on this machine. Now, it's a flatbed as you see it. It has a little leg here. If you want to take it off, you just bend up the leg and it just pulls off. It's super, super simple. And this is plastic, but it's a pretty thick plastic. And of course, here's your bobbin access. No feed dog drop on this model either. So you would have to find the feed dog cover for it, which would be a little plate. This machine I found with no accessories or anything, so I don't have the plate that you would use, but I think if you do a part search, if you would want to cover the feed dogs for free motion work, you could find that. But it is a nice little machine, ready to go. It is double needle capable. You've got your bobbin winder up here on the top. She runs smooth. She's a very nice little machine. And as you can see, the deck goes on just as easy as it came off. You don't have to push any buttons or anything to get it on and off. It just pulls. So, and it is serviced and ready, just like all of our machines. And here we go. I've got it in the widest zigzag now. And your stitch length is a little different as well. It's over here on a knob on the end of the machine instead of being on the front. Your reverse is here on the front. Your length is over here on the end. So that's a little different as well. She's nice. And change it to a utilitarian. Let's do 3-point zigzag. Right there. You need to dial in the tension just a hair. Better. Might need to tighten up the bottom case as well. Looks like it's pulling up through, and I'll take care of that too. Now to just go into your stretches, these are yellow. You make sure you're within the yellow line over here on the stitch length, and you're going to stretch. And even though this machine does have the one plastic gear in there, this machine is still going to kick butt compared to any modern machine that you go to Joann's or Walmart to buy right now that has all plastic parts. You know, this machine's already 30 years old and it'll last another 30 no problem. As long as you follow oiling instructions and keep the lint cleaned out of it, it will never need to see a shop. Alright, I'm going to do some denim. 4 layers of denim. I'm using a size 16 needle. And this machine, just like all other Kenmores, has a nice presser foot lift. Nice stitch on denim. So she's not an industrial machine, it's just a domestic machine like any other. But as you can see, it has no problems with, this is 4 layers of denim. Of course, you don't want to fly as fast as you can go. Needles will break regardless. But there's a nice stitch on multiple layers of denim. And that is the 158.13-55080 12-stitch convertible free arm Kenmore. My email is at the bottom if you want to email me any questions directly. And up in the corner there's a light blue logo that you can subscribe to my channel, and you'll be notified whenever a new sewing machine video is uploaded. Thank you for watching.